Your style is probably ugly, and you can use about 10 minutes of this video to completely change that. I'm going to be showing you all of the best brands, the worst styles that you can pick in 2025. Now, this is current, brand new. This is going to be based on trends. This is going to be based on my taste, and this is going to be based on countless hours of research to make my own style better. Because I'm going to be honest, my style hasn't always been the best, but hopefully it's improving. So that's why I'm making this video, so I can help you guys, and hopefully you can help me by leaving a comment. Let me know what I'm doing wrong or doing right, and sitting back, learning something, and fixing your style. So let's get right into it. This is a tier list for all these brands right here, and I'm going to explain what you should buy, what you shouldn't buy, where you shouldn't wear them to start out. Let's get right into it. We have Adidas number 1. Adidas, I'm going to actually put into B tier. Now, I think they put it on this list first for a reason. Adidas is just kind of normal, plain brand. Their shoes are cool, but nothing crazy. You can wear a t-shirt to the gym, maybe to casual dinner or something. Nothing too crazy. Adidas is going to be B tier. It's definitely not going to improve your style, but it's not the worst for some basics. Now, next we are going to go Carhartt. Carhartt is very popular right now, believe it or not. This used to be kind of that lumberjack, big, sort of cold, outdoor working style, but people have popularized it. They have cool hats. They have, the jackets are awesome. I'm going to actually put Carhartt into the A tier. If I would wear Carhartt, I'd probably wear it in the winter, style it in that winter, fall sort of season, and maybe wear it to like casual dinner, maybe bowling, something like that, where I can take the jacket off and have my actual outfit underneath. Next, we are going to go Champion. I'm actually rocking some Champion sweatpants right now. Champion is a good brand. It's pretty basic. It's honestly kind of played out. It was really popular a few years ago. I like the sweatpants. I think they're chill because if I'm at the gym or something, I don't really care about the brands and all that as long as I'm comfortable. But I'm going to put Champion in C tier because it's not going to improve your style at all. And it's really not the absolute best option if you're looking to improve. Next, I'm going to go Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein is a very interesting brand. It's honestly not that popular. It's a little overpriced for what it is. It's really basic and nothing too crazy. But what's going to put it up, boost it a little bit, is like they have cool boxers, underwear, socks. Pretty cool from Calvin Klein. A lot of people style that under their outfits, very base layer. So I think Calvin Klein is, honestly, I'll put it in B tier. I was thinking about A tier, but if it was a little bit cheaper, it'd be A tier, but it's kind of just overpriced Adidas, to be honest. Next, we're gonna go Dickies. Dickies is kind of work, actual work. It's like what Carhartt used to be. I don't really see many people wear it. I don't think it's gonna improve your style. It's not like worst. I'm gonna put it in C tier, but definitely behind Champion for sure. Buy Champion before you buy Dickies, in my opinion. Next, we're gonna go Fila. Fila makes a lot of shoes. I guess they're pretty popular for that. I don't know. I assume it's a lot of athletic stuff. I personally don't have any of it. I don't know anybody who really has any of it, which isn't really the end all be all, but it's just honestly not going to improve your style at all. It's not going to fix anything. It's not going to help me provide value to you. So I'm going to put it in D tier. I don't really see the value of it in today's world, to be honest. Next, we're going to go Gucci. Gucci next. That's actually a very interesting one. Now, a lot of you guys are probably saying S tier, it's like super designer. People pay a lot of money for it, but what I'm basing this off of is actual value, and is it going to improve your style right now? Chances are you're not going to go buy like a real Gucci t-shirt, or if you do it once at a time, you spend for you. So I'm not going to go tell you to buy a bunch of Gucci basics and wear it to the gym and out to dinner and all that. But if you want to have like belts, maybe a pair of pants or something, it's going to be expensive, overpriced. I'm going to put it in C tier. Even if you do have the money to spend on that, there's better brands out there than Gucci's played out, in my opinion. Next, we're going to go Jordan is going to be our first S tier. And let me tell you why. Jordan isn't just a representation of clothes. First of all, the clothes and the styles are actually cool. They have great shoes, great clothes, great gym clothes, pants, shorts, shirts, hats. Jordan has it all. But it's also a representation of hard work, from rags to riches. Jordan started out as not even a good basketball player, didn't even make his varsity team, and now he has one of the biggest clothing brands, the biggest shoe brand in the world. And I think it's a representation of discipline. It's a representation of success. It's a good thing to attract by wearing something like that. And the shoes are cool. I have a couple pairs. Who doesn't? Jordan is going to be our first S tier. Next, we're going to go with Kappa. I don't know how many of you guys are going to know this brand. I personally do. I think it's cool. They have like pretty niche stuff. Nothing too crazy. But if you want to kind of spice, maybe like sweatpants to a gym workout with a Kappa logo, something in that direction, maybe like a jacket. They have stuff like that. You can add it to your outfits. I wouldn't go out and tell you to buy a bunch of their stuff, but I'm going to put a B tier because it can cut a little bit of a layer and a little bit of a uniqueness to your style. Next, we are going to go with Levi's. Now, Levi's are really popular with jeans. I'm sure you guys are aware of that. The one thing I would say about them is that I don't like the way they fit. I think they fit weird. They kind of have a skinny sort of fit to them. And so unless you're looking for some skinny jeans, I wouldn't buy Levi jeans. Shoes, I used to have a pair of basic white Levi sneakers, which were cool, but they were like just white sneakers, nothing crazy for low. That's why I got them. I'm going to put it C tier. I don't really see anything special. Low average, my opinion. Next, we're going to go Louis Vuitton. Now, I have Gucci in C tier. Louis Vuitton is a very competitive brand with Gucci. But what I like about Louis Vuitton is they're much more known for their fragrances. Compared to Gucci, I think they're better. And I think the clothes and the style is also better. It's a little bit more minimalistic, something more digestible for the average person. If you're going to spend big, I wouldn't honestly do it myself too often, but it's going to go over Gucci. We'll put it in B tier. Next, we're going to go New Balance. Now, New Balance was always the shoe that would get hated on. If this was high school, I'd put it right here next to Fila. It's like the same thing. But nowadays, they've rebranded themselves as sort of a unique, niche sort of brand. So I'm going to put it in B. I think they're cool. I think it's kind of similar to Adidas, except for Adidas has a lot of basics that are cool. New Balance has a few unique shoes, shirts, pants that you can buy. They kind of spice out the outfit. But a lot of their stuff is still pretty lame, in my opinion. So B tier. Next, we have Nike. Who doesn't have Nike in their closet? Whether it's socks, shoes, hoodies, whatever. Nike is a huge brand. It's the biggest clothing brand in the world. I would put Nike S tier, but the reason I'm not going to is because it's so basic. A lot of people have it. It's not going to make you stand out. Don't go wear a Nike t-shirt out to school or basically anywhere unless you're actually getting a workout in. Nike's going to be A tier just because of the success of it, but it's not going to make you stand out. If you're a very basic style person, don't go buy Nike. I believe this is Off-White. I'm not too familiar with this one. I'm going to put this at C tier just because it's more niche and it's still designer expensive. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll keep it at C tier. I won't put a D tier because a lot of people do buy it. It's expensive, but I'm not going to put it any higher than that. Next up is going to be Vans. Vans is going to go C tier. Vans are kind of lame, to be honest. There's not a whole lot of styles that you can do with them. I'm going to put them C tier. Pretty basic and not a whole lot of options. Thrasher, D tier, terrible. It's like super played out. You want to be edgy, not working. Don't wear Thrasher. Puma is like a little bit of a cheaper version of Nike. I don't mind Puma if you want to get like a bunch of different options for pretty cheap. Go to the Puma store. I'm going to put it at B tier because it's really nothing outstanding. Tommy Hilfiger is like that higher class, basic kind of clothes. They're overpriced in my opinion. In high school, they were cool. They were decent, and it was kind of cool if you had it, but not the best nowadays. I'm going to put it at like a C. The next is going to be North Face. North Face is cool because they have a lot of cool basics, a lot like Adidas, but in a different style. Kind of like winter Adidas, in my opinion. I'm going to put it at B tier. Next is going to be Supreme. Supreme is like the most overrated like brand in my opinion. They have these super wild things that don't really go with anything besides other Supreme items. I'm going to put it at D tier. Not the best. Uh, Last one we're going to do is going to be Versace. Versace is cool, but honestly super overpriced. But they do have a lot of cool fragrances. I do like it. A couple cool clothing items that stand out. I'm going to put it up at C tier. Right? It's not the best, not the worst. If you're going to buy something expensive, maybe Versace cologne isn't the worst idea. But that is going to be it. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell. If you want to learn more about money, finance, gym, anything like that, check my channel. Appreciate you guys for watching. Now it's time to get out of here.